So today we're at Wickersley School and we're launching our Story Festival, which is 2 weeks of events, and we've launched it today with an event called Storytelling, an afternoon of tall tales and fables, which is showcasing 10 stories created by school groups who've come to Grimm Co on schools visits over the past year or so.
Pretty amazing how we got chose out of all the millions of stories wrote to Grimm Co.
Got lots more events coming up. So those include, we're doing an alternative tour of Rotherham. We've been working with children to find out about their perspective on Rotherham, what's important about their town to them, and we're taking people on a very unusual tour of all those locations. We're taking over McDonald's for one day only, when we're going to showcase lots of writing that children have done inspired by food. We're going to Big Apple Play City, which is an amazing soft play centre where we're doing an immersive theatre piece where a magical being has escaped in the centre and we need children to help us find it and solve puzzles and find clues along the way. And then finally, the end of the festival is that we've got the big picture at the Showroom Cinema, which will see 6 amazing short films getting screened. The screenplays were written by young writers last summer at Grimm Co, and they've been filmed and acted in by professional casts and crews, so we're having a red carpet premiere for those 6 films.
So today we are running counter-tourism tours and psychogeography tours through Rotherham City Centre. Loved it, it's absolutely brilliant, hilarious. Just thought it was, it's been brilliant in every way, and we will do the tour again. It's been fantastic. When you go on a tour of a city or a heritage site or a museum or anything like that, you're always given the tour by someone else who's designed it for you. And the idea here is that we're reclaiming the power and doing the tour ourselves. So some of the sites that are on the tour include a shrine to a very well-loved plastic bag that sadly met its demise and it was run over by Nissan. We have the pros and cons of pigeons, and my personal favourite being 20 dinosaurs for £5 in the indoor market.
I really like the tour because it's from my favourite shop, Grimm Co.
Being involved in this, I hope children realise that it's actually up to them to create the narrative of places that they enjoy.
Doing a pop-up restaurant inside of McDonald's, doing table service poems, you've got your menu, you order your pint, you order your style, and we'll serve it to you free of charge. It's like, we've got a few different special styles on offer. We've got avant-garde, you can have a poem as an angry telephone call, hip-hop style, rap, romantic style, police chase, robotic, ghostly, heavy metal, David Bowie, Shakespearean, of course, a DIY style, and of course there's a chef special. So whatever you like, we can do that poem for you like that.
It's different. They've just gone in for a burger and they've ended up with a story, and they didn't know that was going to happen.
The festival has been going brilliantly so far. We've showcased the imaginations of amazing local children and young people, and we've inspired audiences to think creatively themselves. Today we're at Big Apple Play City for an event called Magical Mayhem.
What we wanted to do is give them their own story that they can go on, where they can use the skills they've already got to go on their own adventure, go on their own journey. They are the show, it's all about them, and they're the ones that are going to discover everything and work everything out along the way as they go.
So today we're at the Showroom Cinema for the end of the Story Festival, which culminates with The Big Picture, which is a screening of 6 films that have been written by local children and young people and have been turned into amazing films by professional casts and crews that are getting shown on the big screen, a special one-off screening today.
The reaction has been fantastic. I think writing is a brilliant thing to do, to release your imagination, but to do it and have people acknowledge it, to have the story read, to write something that tells a story and have people engage with the story is fantastic. And to hear a cinema at 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon laughing and gasping and being a little bit strangely moved by pink space pandas with emotional problems.
Come all the way from space just to be here today, which is very, very generous of her.
It was just magic.
I did Shelley. And I did Ben Baldwin, the Boulder one. It was really cool. It was a lot of talent in the room. It's amazing to see their work on the screen. Like, I don't know, what could be better? It's great.
so good. I went through all the emotions. I cried, I laughed. It was amazing. It was so good.
To have this fantastic shop in the town that I grew up in, that just brings wonder and possibility and opportunity with it, is the most magical thing.
What we forget is that one amazing experience in childhood can set you up for life. An experience that captures your imagination. It can literally blow your mind in terms of what's possible in life and where you can go.
I started making my own, and I felt really good, and I felt like I could do more and more, and I still remember it from now, and I can't forget about it because it was really good. And I've been there with my nan before, and we went and got some potions and stuff.